Hey there, fragrance lovers. Today we're going to explore the fascinating world of fragrance and how it affects our brain and our emotions. Fragrance is all around us, from colognes and perfumes we wear to scented candles and air fresheners we use in our homes. But do you ever wonder, how do these fragrances work and how do they really affect us? First, we will have to talk about the basics of fragrance in general. Fragrances are created by using essential oils and synthetic chemicals and other ingredients. These ingredients interact with our sense of smell. The sense of smell is one of our most powerful senses, so it could really affect it. But it's not just about smelling nice. Fragrance could also have a big impact, a profound impact, on our brain and emotions. For example, some fragrances can trigger memories and emotions deeply. So I have to ask you this. Have you ever smelled anything that made you just, it's that smell that brings you back to your childhood or when you were at least a couple years younger? You smell it and you just remember that one time your grandma cooked apple pie, I don't know. But that feeling that you get, that smell, it just brings you back to being at grandma's house or being, I don't know, the barbecue, or you feel comfortable. It brings you back to like a position of just being yourself, and you just remember those times and how much you miss them. The reasoning fragrance could do that is because fragrance has a strong hold or grasp on us, and we could easily remember it from any smell or anything. Any little scent that you smell could hit, I'm so sorry, trigger something in your mind and your brain that brings you back to those memories. It's possible. It happens all the time. It could be just everyday things. You go to Walmart and just the smell of all those carts just brings you back to, wow, this is Walmart. Or if you smell that another place, I'm sorry guys, I'm very bad at giving examples. But that's not all. Different fragrances can impact our mood and behavior. Lavender, people know lavender for being calming and relaxing. And the more citric fruits like grapefruit or orange could hit you with a more energizing type vibe and give you more energy in general. So how does this all work? It works because when you smell, let's just say you smell baked goods, it sends a signal to your brain, which then that signal triggers a thing in your nervous system. I'm not a scientist here, guys. I'm just reading off facts. It goes to your nervous system, and then with that, all there and that, it releases certain hormones such as serotonin and dopamine, which dopamine is awesome. Those are the main two factors of it, serotonin and dopamine, which could certainly change the aspect of our day and how our mood is in general. Overall, fragrance has a profound impact on us, and it can impact our brain heavily. And my bad, also our emotions, which could also be deeply affected by any smell, which brings back those memories of being with grandma, or just this the smell of baked goods of Disneyland, or you guys get what I'm saying. You guys can remember you guys can relate in your own ways of this. By understanding the power of fragrance, we could harness this power to improve our mood. We could also make memories with such smells and improve our overall well-being. You know, it could help. Oh my gosh, my glasses. It could help us through any time in our life. It could help with possibly depression, anxiety, and so on. It's helped me deal with social anxiety because I'm a very shy person. I am pretty introvert in general. Meaning when I smell, for example, Jean Pocatil de Mal on my sweater, I instantly feel comfortable because it feels like home and it feels good. It smells sweet, and I'm not really worried anymore. Today I went to the DMV to get my California ID. And what ended up happening was we ended up needing to go twice. So the first time we went to the DMV, we got everything done, but some last minute thing like a social security number didn't go through or something. So I needed to go back home. Oh, wait, let me tell you the story as I was there. I was there just plain wearing this shirt, my Calvin Klein shirt. And I mean, I was nervous. I was blushing for no reason. I felt anxiety. I felt needles poking me in the way of like anxiety, being scared. I'm pretty sure my blood pressure was extremely high. I don't know what was wrong with me. I didn't feel good at all. And then I went home in a bad mood because, of course, I didn't get my ID or I didn't take my picture. Then I went home and I grabbed my ROTC sweater. I put it on because it was also cold and it was expected to rain, which it didn't. I put it on and just the smell of it, of course, it felt like me. It felt good. So then I go back to the DMV after we find such thing we need. Go back to the DMV, and the second time I feel confident. I could sit down. I could open my legs. I mean, that sounds weird, but there's things behind that. Opening your legs in a public place, it gives a more confident standpoint. And I just felt more confident. The only thing I really got shy about and worried is there's this guy who kept looking at me in a bad way. And when I went up to take my picture, my mom wasn't by my side at this time. She went to go wait on the corner, and this guy just kept watching me, and it was terrifying. He kept watching me, and he watched me take my picture, which made me embarrassed and shy, and I probably turned red on my ID. But in 3 to 4 weeks, we'll see how I look, and I'm hoping I don't look like a tomato. Well, I thank you guys so much for watching. This is Swiss Bugatti with a, oh my gosh, I just zoned out. With the background and scientific evidence of how fragrance could impact our lives in general. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Swiss Bugatti, signing off.